Hello and welcome. This is part one of a multi-part video. I'm going to make a simple door and a doorway and then explore the requirements for making the physics that are required for this to work. And so let's get started with this thing. Get the first part started. So door is going to be a star-shaped door. Let's see, hit F9, 10 verts, vertices, we don't need a cap. Going to edit, top view, wireframe, and select these guys. Hit enter, and now do a scale, Shift Z, which does not appear on that little button thingy. Doesn't Shift Z didn't appear down there. Not too keen on that, but that's okay. All right, so I want the top of the star to be approximately level or horizontal. All right, let's finish making this star for our door. Whoops. First we got to do this. There, okay. S for scale, Shift Z is 0. Now get rid of the extra verts by typing M for merge by distance. Gets rid of the vertices there. Okay, now I want this to be about 2 centimeters thick, so I'm going to do a S to scale on the Z axis, whoops, S, Z, guess I hit it, Shift Z, okay, so about close enough, not critical, not at all critical, right on the Z axis. R to rotate on the x-axis 90 degrees, and there's our door. Now I need to get the size set up right, so G for grab, Z, move it up, and I want it to be, hopefully I can demonstrate that later. I want these vertices, to be just a tiny little bit below the baseline there, the x-axis. That's sufficient. Okay. Now we're going to change the, what's that called? Yeah, transform pivot point to be the 3D cursor. All right, so this is a door for Second Life, and most avatars are sneaking up to like 2 meters tall, so I want this to be tall enough. And if I'm 2 meters tall, those are 1 meter increments, or well, close to it. Top of my head's going to be right about there, so that looks about, that should be sufficient for the avatars to come through. Now let's go make the type Z. Now let's go make the doorway. So Shift A to add a mesh, get a cube in there, go into edit, GZ1, go enter top view, SY, shrink this down to where it's a little bit less than the width of the door. Well, that's interesting. When I zoom in and out, it disappears on me. But as you can see, the corner verts are a little bit narrower than the width of our door. Now let's make this bigger. S, Shift Y, 2, SX2. That's big enough. And again, I want that edge to stick through on the bottom there. Okay. Back into object mode. So make sure we got the door selected. And now we have to cut a hole in the door. So go into the modifiers and hit Boolean and click on that eyedropper and collect on this guy and apply the modifier. And now you can see our doorway is cut. So, alright, so let's hide the door for a minute. H to hide and go into edit on the wall, the doorway. What I want to do here is hit Control L to select all the verts so you can see this section of the door is actually now separate from this rest of the, I'm sorry, of the wall, separate from that one, and delete it. Alright, for now we're done with the wall. Now we need to do some work to finish up the door itself. So let's do this. We'll hide the wall, select the door, go back into edit mode. 3 for face select and delete those two faces. Edge select mode, select that edge, F for face, this edge, F for face, that edge, come on, that one and that one, F for face. Okay. Kind of destroys the look of the door, but hey. Alright, while we're here, let's add a material to our door. Right. This is going to be a star, so all stars are blue, of course. Right. Never sure if you only have one material, I guess you really don't have to do an assign for it. Now let's add another slot for the material. And this is going to be, it's going to appear to be part of the wall. You approach it. Okay. There we go. Now let's go back and take care of the wall here. And there we go. Now we've got our door. If I deselect it, you can see it's a nice looking star in the wall. And hopefully we'll be able to figure out how to make this doorway open up and allow the avatar to walk through the door. All right, that's what I got for you for part 1. And in the next part, we're going to upload it to Second Life and deal with the physics of this whole thing. So let's make sure we save this and show you some of the problems with setting up the physics. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll catch you on the next part. Bye.